Alright, hi everyone. So, I'm gonna show you 3 really good hunter builds. Well, they're not. They're the same build, but 3 versions of them. If you would like to see them, here they are. I'm using, majority I am using Turncoat with Kefri's Sting. You know, I completely forgot about this exotic, and I feel like kind of most hunters do. You know, I haven't really seen this one without the ornament. It's like the bug one, of course. So this exotic, defeating a weakened target releases a burst of weakening smoke and refunds void melee ability energy. So, you know where that's going. So Turncoat, of course, it weakens whenever you get it charged up. I also got the catalyst for it, so makes it even way better. The strong void overshield you get after you get kills with it. So for this build, I am going with Night Stalker. You can choose whatever one, it doesn't really matter. But I'm also doing 2 other versions of it on Prismatic, which also work pretty well. And you don't have to use Turncoat either, so just FYI, you don't have to use Turncoat. You can use, let's say, a Kindled Orchid, for example, that has Demoralize. This is a really good roll too. I would recommend getting one with Demoralize because it resistance violent blows because nearby targets become weakened, and it just is really good. But mods, of course, the new melee. You don't have to use it. If you want to go with another smoke, you can. I'd recommend Gambler start dodge so you can just keep getting your melee back after you weaken the targets. On the Prowl, it creates a weakening cloud of smoke whenever you defeat prior targets, so it just helps with the build. And Silas Executioner, of course. For fragments, Echo of Vigilance, Echo of Undermining, Echo of Harvest, Echo of Persistence, and Echo of Exchange. Alright. And then for mods, I really don't know what's the best way to show this off, but for the artifact mod, I'm going with the Tablet of Ruin. I think I have Tablet of Ruin too with, yeah, I have it with Prismatic. So I keep the same artifact, going with Volatile Marksman, Elemental Siphon. These don't really matter. I'm not even using a strand weapon, but well, I am actually. So you can go with Strand. Gold from Lead, Maligned, Particle Reconstruction, and Limit Break. Yeah, just whatever you want, really. At least keep the Void ones. I would recommend this one, and this one. These. Alright, so our mods, you know, this is flexible. You don't really need to have the exact same mods, of course. You're getting your melee back soon, so you can go with like hands-on. Just get your Night Stalker back faster. Focusing Strike, you know, Harmonic, just for better reload speed. Heavy-handed. No, ammo mods, of course. And then sex on sex. Wait, you know what? I just realized. Oh my god, there's a flaw in my build. I have an armor charge, but nothing's charging it. Oh my god. Okay, I should actually add this so I can get my melee faster. Add melee from a grenade if you want. Or even like a damage mod would be good. But gosh, I didn't even have that right. My stats could be better. You can go full into melee or super class. I would recommend. I don't have the best armor on right now. So mods can look like whatever, but majority is just getting kills, of course. To get this, you know, create the weakening smoke. It just makes you turn invisible, or allies turn invisible. I think allies turn invisible when they walk through any part of your smoke, so that should work. And yeah, it just works out so well. You just like have infinite survivability, it just really feels like. It's so good, because you get volatile, you get weaken, you get an overshield, you get invis. It's so strong, it really is. This version, I'm prismatic, because if you have a hot swap, you can just swap to Celestial and just, you know, boss phase comes on, just swap your loadout really quick. It doesn't change in your other stuff, and it's just so good. So for this one, I'm using Golden Gun because I'm using Celestial. So Golden Gun Marksman, Radiant just for the buff for Limit Break, Smoke Bomb for weakening, Magnetic Grenade for the debuff, you know, Silas Executioner of course, and Ascension. This one's really good because Severing will just get another debuff. I'm using a linear fusion rifle. This gun is really good. I would recommend trying this gun out again. It does a butt ton of damage with particle reconstruction. I think it did like, it does more than Truth. I know it, of course, it does more than Truth, but it has more ammo than Truth, so it makes sense. It's a linear and you're hitting precisions. It does like, I don't remember, it was like over 30k, but I tested Queensbreaker out with it, and Queensbreaker actually did less than Doom Practitioner actually, because this applies volatile when you hit precision shots. And then of course, Faucet, just for more survivability. You want to pick up an orb, you get restoration. Faucet Dominance, of course, the grenade, and Faucet Courage, which also helps with the debuff you give. So you can run, you know, something that has Slice on it. This is basically about the same for the other ones. I do have a Void Damage booster, just for more damage. Alright. So this, we get the Weakening Smoke. Does damage quite a bit. Doesn't kill them, but it still does a chunk of damage that I really like. You see, it just works out. It really just works out really well. And I've used this loadout, this one specifically, just to solo like the new dungeon this week, Prophecy. And Prophecy isn't very hard, but it just makes it so much easier with the invis and all the healing and overshields and stuff. It's so good. So if you want to try this, especially with the hot swap with the Celestial, I would recommend it. It's a nice little build. So look how much my smoke has gotten back already. I just threw my smoke out. It's already almost halfway. Alright, let's switch to... And yeah, that's pretty much it. If I got more builds to show later, I might upload them. We'll see. I don't usually make videos like this, but yeah. Alright.